is gonna be a short live, written like a normal live. Uh-oh. Am I not showing? Am I not showing up, you guys? There we go. All right. Hi, Marlene. Ah, right on. And you're comment right on me. All right, today we're gonna do. I got a Skillshare of free for from our friend Denise Love. So this is inspired by Denise Love. Mark making. She had sort of told us about a mark making class on Skillshare. And so yeah, so I figure we have this Canson XL. So since it's not too thick, I already masked it for us, and I'm gonna keep it on here. Uh, and I use washi tape because I don't want what happened yesterday. I'll show you the one from yesterday. They turned out pretty well. They're right here too. So these are also these were funsies, but they're also samplers. So see, this is although it is watercolor paper, I notice it's quite soft. It's quite soft. So yeah, let me show you. Look at this one. Yeah, it's just regular mark making. I'm not really doing anything out of the ordinary. I think what you're stuck on, Marlene, is the paint. This is Daniel Smith paint. I'll give you a little, and if you look at back Denise Love, she used a lot of the time she uses Masha's watercolors. Okay, which I already had. That's her secret, but most of us have Daniel Smith. What are Daniel Smith? Daniel Smith paints are granulating. For the one that moves. For these type of exercises, you want to get paint that moves. I like paint that moves. That's why I keep telling you I'm not a traditional watercolorist, because I like paints that moves and grooves and like this that has some sort of like uh, tone to them, like you know. Um, I don't like paint that doesn't move. So that might be something that you would have to. Today we're just gonna use some of this sticks from Daniel Smith. Again, Daniel Smith, because Daniel Smith paints moves like pyro. It moves, you know. So that's what the kind of paints that you would want to use for these type, because the ceruleans, because they I don't make those marks. The paint does that on its own. Somebody told me this because it's oil paint, you have to move it. Obviously, sometimes it will move like ink. Sometimes it won't, but you have to push it around. Watercolor is not like that. It is not like that. Oh, by the way, everybody's buying the Karen Dash. There's a controversy. Lindsay the photographer asked me to. I saw it in the early a.m. I woke up because I was looking at Skillshare, and she asked me to, because Karen Dasha said sometime earlier in the year or late last year, which of the sets where they added the one or two thing the uh, pastels was your favorite, and then somebody answered, and then they said, oh, they're like, oh, I don't want to fall in love with these colors, and then having you guys moved it. and and then they said, oh no, they're here to stay. And when they did that, I was like, okay, well, they're here to stay, you know. And it turns out that they removed that post. And I had told into for after about it, she asked me to look for it. So I did, and I didn't find it anymore. And when I didn't find it, I was like, she's like, I found a post, a recent post from a girl who said, hey, you told us in another post that they were here to stay, but so they didn't tell her, oh yeah, but they were talking about the wooden box that I bought last year, and that's already been removed. Like the wooden box, the I knew that the wooden box set itself, that was the anniversary, because I saw it when people were getting it from Europe, and they specifically said, the YouTubers from Europe, this wooden box is specific for their anniversary set. So there, it's once, I don't know how many they have, but once they sell out, that's it. And then, so I knew I got it from the Mary artist. I don't know how did I have to pay all that money, because in Karen Dash website they were selling it for 200 and some dollars. So yeah. Ooh, I already made a big dip on this. Our friend Katie gave this hematite luster. Oh, I'm so in love with it. It's like I already made a mark on it. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Our friend BJ is also, she got on that train as well. So she bought from the Karen Dosh site. She bought some of the, because I guess they keep saying they're limited quality, but at this point I don't believe them anymore. Um, so they'll tell you they're limited, but I'll bet you anything down the road a couple years from now they're gonna they're gonna say, okay, by popular demand, we're gonna make these permanent, these 15 colors, because a lot of people are, that's what Lindsay for said, a lot of people are mad. They're rebuying them so they don't, but come on, Caran d'Ache pastels last a long time. I don't care. Like, I have watercolors. If they don't bring them back, if I use the 15 new that I have with, along with my set, if they don't make them permanent, which I seriously doubt it, because they said last year they weren't gonna release a 15 set, and the 15 set, it's expensive. It's like 50 some dollars, and they charge you for shipping. So yeah, I was like, I already have them, and I paid good money for that. Like I said, I think I paid the Mary artist like a 125 because I got a coupon code, and yeah, and I was good. Free shipping in the U.S. I waited a little bit, but it was worth it. So yeah, so there goes. But yeah, there's some sort of like thing. But I'll bet you they're gonna make them part of the new lineup, because they're gonna say it's because of the demand. I'll bet you anything. A couple years from now, people are gonna be even more upset. And you know why Karen Dutch has the power to do that? They have the power to do that because we buy their stuff at whatever price. Like, look, at people are mad right now because they think that those 15 pastels are not going to be available. But they've been saying that since they came out, and now they brought the 15 set, expensive as hell, but they brought it, and yeah, and now they're telling people that it's gonna, it's still limited quality. No, it's not. I'll guarantee you, it's not. It is absolutely not. But who am I to say anything about Karen Dodge? Their products are good though. Like, it's good. Like, I don't. Oh, I love this little stick. I don't know why I didn't put it. I want to put a yellow. Uh, should I put? I like this bismuth. bismuth. So I'm using these sticks, but you can use whatever you want because I'm lazy. I don't feel like using watercolor today. I wasn't not even gonna come live, but I'm like, it's early. You know what? I'm not sleepy anymore. Let me just give these guys. Plus, I wanted to practice this mark making. Uh, practice makes perfect. That's what Lindsay the Fur Crafter says, and I am I am good with that because it's true. You all see my progress around in my channel. Just look back. Okay, I have the paintings to show you guys, right? But yeah, so that's what's going on. Um, yeah, I was surprised Lindsay asked me to email her. She was probably gonna do some investigating. Karen Dash doesn't. I don't know why they really don't like. They really don't. I don't know. It's like they don't care for her. Like, they. It's so weird. Cause probably because Lindsay complains about the price, but Lindsay has a lot of their full sets of stuff, and she actually buys them. So I don't know. The two sets that I had, the 30 set and the 40 set, and I'm good with the 50 set because that's what I got the anniversary box, and I have the 50 new ones. That's why I said I don't care if they don't bring them back, which I seriously doubt it. I don't care. The pastels are gonna last me at least 5 years because I don't use them all the time, and they don't. People say they wear out. No, they don't. These I Daniel Smith. I wear them out because I know they're accessible. And look how much steel. This is a half, and look how much steel it has. It has a lot of product. So don't don't be like that to yourself. I mean, you can do whatever you want, you know. But but yeah. So let me give this a little more whirl. And yeah, but that's what the whole Garidash thing that people are going gaga again. But yeah, that's I'll bet you if a lot of people wouldn't buy the product. Hi BJ. If people wouldn't like their buy the products at whatever price at all the time, they would be more conscious about it. And they're from Switzerland, so they're about making money. I know because I'm a German teacher. They used to get into it. Yeah, we're just making samplers, BJ. From Denise Love. She's an abstract artist on YouTube. We like to watch her, and I grab a free Skillshare. So it's like mark making. So I supposed to have done this before, like before I started the live, but that's okay. This is how I roll anyway. So I'm just technically they're supposed to have been one shade. Whoops, I made a lot of shades. I made 50 Shades of Grey now. I did watch that movie though. I didn't watch the last one though. I don't think. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just telling them about the Karen Dash controversy. Um, thank you, PJ. I do have the 15 that they came out last year about the wooden box anniversary set from the Merry Artist. Remember, that's when you told me, oh, you know about the Merry Artist, and I'm like, yeah. I looked this stuff up to get me that wooden box because I got a discount from them. Yeah, Marlene, I'm telling you, girl, it's just they're samplers. Like I will tell you again and again and again. If you don't like something on watercolor, you have acrylic paint or you have gouache, you just tap it on there and you're good. It's just your mind telling you like it's just play. It's not a painting. Yeah. No, there's just a controversy because um all Marlene already heard about it, but just to keep it short. Last year, at the end of last year or beginning of this year, I don't remember. Karen removed it. They were asking people on their Instagram post what said did you like better, and then somebody said, "Oh, please, Karen Dosh, don't like, are those pastels are going to be the 15 new ones? Are they going to be part of your lineup or permanent lineup, or you're just going to remove them?" And they said, "Oh no, they're here to stay." And I saw that comment, so I was like, "Oh, okay, good." I already got them, but when I wear them out, they're here to stay. They're gonna put them in the lineup. And the wooden box that I bought last year through the Marriott, I knew because people from Europe told me this. I don't know how many wooden box they have, but they're going to be only they're only made so many. I don't know how many, but once they're gone, they're gone. I bought myself a wooden box through the Marriott because I signed up for the newsletter and they gave me a discount, so I was good to go. I waited a little bit for it, like I think a month and a half, and I was good. I brought them to my channel. I wanted that wooden box because it was a luxury item, and it said 50th anniversary. I don't regret it. I gave up I gave up the 50 set and the 30 set. Marlene got the 40 set of pastels because I really didn't use them, and I got myself the 50 set, and I used them more than those two other sets. Those two other sets, I swatched them, and then I used one of them. I used three colors in another project, and that was it. I never ever, for whatever reason, it never called. It never. It just never did anything for me. I don't know. So people are going gaga buying, and then Lindsay the photographer asked me to show her the post on an email, to email it to her, and they removed it. But I did found a girl. Get this. I did find a girl that posted on the wooden box. Said, but you guys said on another post that they were here to stay, and then they were like, "Oh no, this is a limited edition," but they were talking about the wooden box. They were not talking about the pastels. Yeah, it's a for and I found this out while I was getting the stuff for Lindsay the Furrowcrafter. So remember last year they said they were not going to release the 15 set either, and they did it by itself because popular demand. That's what I'm saying. They will do whatever popular demand because they will set the price and people will buy them. That's what that is. The wooden box I bought because it's very well made, polished, and I'm not making excuses for myself. Um, but for me, it was worth it because I added 10 more of the previous sets I had, and 15 of them were like brand new. So I'm okay with it. And then I got that discount from the Marriott artist. Like I didn't buy it no 200. Mine was like 125, 130 or something like that. I shaved a lot of because it was 160 originally. I shaved a lot of that. I tried my best to shave a lot of the money, and I did that. I just had to wait a little bit, and I was good. But yeah, maybe people should stop. The majority, not all of them. Their products are good, but I have bought their student grade stuff, and theirs good because they have a German approach where their stuff is quality. Um, but I feel like they shouldn't be like telling people no and then doing it the opposite. Because then it makes people buy more stuff, I guess. And the most expensive the most expensive thing I bought from them has been that wooden box, which I have used. Oh, I found out through all of this. The Carrie Dash representative on Instagram said this. Said, and we're gonna let this dry a little bit because, see, Marlene, it's not me that's doing anything. It's the Daniel Smith paints because there are a lot of them. Oh, and Katie's hematite, because you know I love this one from Katie. Katie from the UK, hematite luster, because it's that black that you see. I'm not really doing anything special. It's the paints. It's the paints. The granulator. They do stuff like that. So it's the paints. And look how much I did. I put a lot on the sticks, and I marked my get the sticks. same time. But anyway, I found out this through finding the stuff for Lindsay the Frugal Crafter that um from Karen Dosh. The why now I understand why they released the sets because they were gonna release those sets anyway, those smaller sets. But it happened to be that there was a year that they added new colors, so they went through a scheme of color palettes. That's why they were not like bunched together. They didn't want to do that, but I think they did it this year because of the popular demand. That's why I said they said it's not gonna. They did say they was gonna be here to stay. So I'll guarantee you in a couple years. Right now they're saying no, it's not gonna be like that because they want you to buy the 15 sets. But in a couple of years they're gonna probably add them to their lineup, and they're gonna make people buy if they don't have them already, buy the full set. And then it's just like, oh, okay, oh, whatever. One day I will buy the full set when I do what I just did with the Daniel Smith paints and all my pastels here. I have changed my mind about this Zerwin drawing, but I'm gonna wait until they go down and brush. You know what I'm saying? Um, because they work really well with on paper, but they don't work really well on canvas. They dry really fast on canvas, and then you try to like smear a little bit more, and they don't it doesn't do well. It makes like a little hole. But I was just like, oh, okay, but they do well on for what they're for. But they are expensive compared to the oil paints. But I'm gonna get a few more, and I love this uh celadon because it's green. But yeah, so that's gonna be a new mark making for me, a new in my water. That's a way to put oil paint because it has a lot of wax without having to because I will put in an acrylic base once I'm done with the water stuff, and then mark make on top of that. I could put it on just regular. I have done that because I wanted to see, but I don't want to take any chances that it will eat it up, or it won't. But I still. But yeah, that will be a new in the upcoming year. But let me check your comments because I didn't see. Oh, yeah. Well, you don't remember, but you commented on my last year. You were like, "Oh, in the summer." I think around this time I got the wooden box, and it's like, and then you were like, "Oh, Maria, I can't believe you know about the Maria artist." And I'm like, "Yeah," and I bought the round wooden panels, and you told me they were good price. That's the only reason I remember, because you were one of the only ones that commented. And yeah, the anniversary. People watched it on the anniversary box, and they were like, "Oh my gosh!" See how Merlin they're already drawing, and they're already drawn. These are samplers, and this is Canson XL. So in case you PJ, I got this pad for $12 on Amazon. This is Canson XL watercolor. 30 sheets. It's 11 by something. Um, 11 by 15. So it makes, and it's not too thick. And it's affordable, to practice and all that stuff. I already did some stuff yesterday. Let me show you, since I think you went on the live the brighter day. But yeah, look at that. This is Daniel Smith paints as well. Yesterday I did them on the very long live with markers and stuff. But this is so yeah. So these are samplers as well, but as I use the regular tape, and it it teared off. But yeah, it did really good. So it's really soft, which I like, because a Van Gogh is not. It's really not soft and thick. So that's what I'm using to make these samplers, mark making samplers. So we kind of did 2-in-1 already. Let us mark make a little bit with acrylic. So I like to get this Pendify. I better fix this one. I don't know, Marlene, this white one, Pendify. I don't know what happened to it. Can I open it? I wonder. Um, it's like giving me trouble. I don't know what's wrong with it. It doesn't want to. And I like the Pendify ones. Well, I have the silver, and I have the gold somewhere here. But yeah. So good morning to you, BJ, too. Sorry, I know with all this Karen Dash drama. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, to each his own. Like, um, and yeah, the fact that Lindsay, for some reason, Karen Dash doesn't like Lindsay the Crafter because last year she put a representative's email, but she did ask for permission, and he said, said he was gonna sue her or something like that. I don't know. It was funny. Okay, this, I don't know what's wrong with this white one, but I have my so get your mark making tools. Those people. Oh, Marlene, you don't know about this? I found this. I put it over here on the side, and I completely forgot. This is Tradigo. I'll put it on this when this live ends. I'll put it on this description. Oh my gosh, I bought this on Amazon years ago. It's from, anyway, it's plastic, but it's ready to go. It's black, and the nib I found out it's metal. Oh my gosh, this is like the best mark making you can write, and it's super soft. Look at it. I'll show you on the thing that I have here first. Yeah, this is something that every artist should have. Oh, I have my little stuff over here. So I'm gonna use some of these as well to mark make. Where's my stuff? Yeah, it's called Tragito. Tragito. I found it because it was cheap. Girl, when I bought this, it was like super cheap. Watch. And I was like, what? Oh, look. I kid you not. Look how smooth. And it comes ready to go. I didn't have to do anything when I got it. I think I got it for $5 or $6 on Amazon. And then I found out that the nib is metal, but the rest of the body's not. And look, years later, I think 3 years is going on, and look, and I don't have to do anything. It does. It's really, you can write with it too. Ooh. I even told our fam to get one, and she got one. Uh, yeah. But yeah, this is our. So we're gonna use this as a mark making tool as well. I hope we girls don't get bored. But so let me see which one. So I don't really think about this, and this is exactly what our friend Denise Love said. Yep, you know it because the tip is it's metal. The rest of the body is not, but the tip is metal. It's from Japan. You know, Japan makes some good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna learn to mark make like on these samplers. I'm sure you'll say, "Oh, I know how to mark make." I'm sure you do. I mean, we all kind of learned this and what do you call it? And drawing 101. So very similar. So I'm just gonna go around with my pen and do whatever I want, basically. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna go and mark make and get yourself some pencils. I have my pasta here. I have my other tools, my other stuff, my other pens. And yeah, I'm just gonna practice. And this is not paintings or anything. These are mark making samplers. So kind of like the ones I show you at the beginning. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and then just kind of do whatever I feel, the little samplers, because then, so yeah, little stuff here. And then I'm just gonna, I like whatever mark make I did here, so I'm just gonna copy it again. And then, I dream about this stuff, right? Yeah. First I dreamed it, and then I painted. That's a famous quote for a painter. Uh, Klimt or something like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Canvas. Marlene, I don't know what you say about canvas. Canvas oil. I have no idea. I said these are not good for canvas. These drying oils. They're good for paper. Not for not for canvas. So we're just going to mark make, do whatever we want on here. Because okay, I'm done with this pen. I'm gonna put it to the side. I'm gonna get my white Posca. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't use them. No, no, I don't know. Ooh, this one's still a little bit wet. So we're just gonna skip over that. Oh, these are not wet anymore. Yeah, I might have to wait for my. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I go crazy. I'm gonna get the other one. I like this white one, but the other ones are the warmer shades are nice. I'm gonna try you guys to next year get on an exhibition for Seattle. Um, so I feel like the Pacific North. Ooh, that's a lot of ink. Okay, that's a lot of ink. So this is how we mark make, you guys. This is how we do it. Okay. They're a little bit wet still, but they're good. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy with this mark making. She actually said to Denise Love, I'm not following her directions, but she did say on her Skillshare like to, and I guess that's the reason I should have not painted with the drawing sticks, but that's okay. Um, because we're the ones making the mark making instead I did it with a drawing stick, but that's okay. She make what else did she do? Oh, I like this little fish mark making that let me go find the gold. There it is. I need to fix that white. See, magnify. Um, the gold. She does this fish style type of um mark making. I'm gonna try to do it. And yes, this looks like a little kid did it. That's okay because it is mark making samplers. It is not. Oh, look at it. And all this experimentation is where you find what you like, what you don't like, what you do like. Look, this looks. Doesn't it look like a little haunted house? It does. So she does some sort of like fish mark making. Oh, I better use the silver on that one because that's the thing about gold. I love it, but and you know we're gonna get our gold paste. I cannot get the Kuretake because it's it's there we go. Yeah, this one's almost dry, you guys. And yes, I'm bad for not waiting. No, that's not. This is not the. This is another type. The little fish. She does a little fish knit type. Um. Oh, I know, like a scallop, like that. Not like this. I mean, it's better that I don't copy her. Whatever. We're just gonna do our own mark making. The way that I do it is I see the stuff, and that's kind of what helps me intuitively. Yeah, mine is gonna be called intuitively mark making, inspired by our friend Denise Love from her mark making class. Cause I already did the mark making halfway with the paint, which I shouldn't have, but I did. But I did. This too. This looks like graffiti back in the 90s. Oh my god! Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get the other one. The I wanna do the gold. I'm gonna get. You know what I'm gonna get? The pastels from Karen Dosh. Oh yes. And we are gonna get. I think I wanna. Yeah. Let me go get those bad boys, bad boys. Because I feel those are gonna be. Mm, okay. Yeah, let me get those because those are. Well, let me see. I wanna use a little bit of this one as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't care how they look like, cause all I want to do is just like scrub them. So yeah, I have the Karen Dosh right here, right here, and I do have the other ones. I except oops. remember. I have them in 2 shots. I have them here. Remember the other day I said, oh, I don't have the the these, and I do have them. Woo! So you know, okay, this one looks. Can you guys see really well? This is how we do it. I love mark making. These are really good because they're oil. They're wax oil, whatever. Wax bead oil. So they do a really good job. They're small but mighty. They're Karen Josh. A lot of people didn't like this because they wanted it smooth like butter, but for me they work because they're hard as hell, and I like they're perfect for this. I like them like that. This is actually fun, you guys. I didn't think it was gonna be this fun, but it turned out that it is. And I'm just doing whatever I want because that's the way I want it. That's the way I want it. Ooh, I'm gonna use this gray because guess what? Da 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 da. And it's wet. Ooh, how did I get to that? Oh, let's use this white. I want to use this white somewhere. Where should we use it? Uh, maybe here? Ooh, it shows. Lord. Here too. These are super similar. I didn't even notice that until now. What should that? Why doesn't really show? What about this one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use. I think I'm done with these ones. Yeah, I'm done with these mark making. These are so fun. That's why people don't like them, but they're 100% life wax oil. And they're small, but as you can see, they mark make, I barely make a dent on them. They're good, and they were cheaper than a lot of the stuff that I have. And like I said, bought the first set, the little. I bought it at Jackson for like $40 some, and then I bought the other ones at Blick when they were like $1 something. The same, back to back. So how we looking, you guys? I think I need some carrot hockey paste. Don't you guys think? Um. Oh. Now I'm getting so many ideas because I have this paste, but I also have the Sennelier. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go bring the Sennelier as well because it has a really nice pearl. Um, but this is the paste. I want to put the other Karataki, but it's wet, so it's not gonna take it. But this, look at that. Ah! Oops. Yes, okay. You're like, that Maria. Ooh. Uh oh. Look at it made a splash. Oh well. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm not gonna pick it up because right now I don't want to use a brush. But yeah, look. It sure is clumsy. Oh, I should have used a stencil. Next one, I'm gonna use the stencil because we're gonna keep doing this. But next time, I'm gonna have just they're gonna be more clear because these are Yeah, these are like sample paintings, but the other ones I will have. She said just to do one color like we did here, and then you mark make once they're dry. Ooh, why did I do that? Oh well, I can't follow directions, you guys. It's just not my in my DNA. That's why I don't even know how I did how I did pretty good in school, but sometimes I was just like, I'm so damn tired of school. All these people telling me what to do. Yeah, I guess I am a rebel all the time. I tell my students that just look busy, because if somebody comes and I'm gonna tell you, I told you what you needed to do. As long as you don't get caught on your phone, you're good. You do all your work. Hey, there's nothing more to say. Yeah, that's right, Marlene, because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel with the cause. Yes, I am, my friends. Oh, I better go get the other one because I'm putting all of this. Oh, all of this teriyaki paste. Don't put a lot of this paste, you guys. This is the best $12 I spent in St. Louis art store, and it's still going strong. I thought it was not gonna last me, but oh boy, I guess Clint is wearing on me or something. The guy Clint, the the artist. Oh, I better stop. I'm putting a bunch of lumps. Yeah. So these turn to be mini paintings, but with a lot of mark making. But I am gonna do it like the one because it's not clear the mark making, and I need to make it more clear. So the next time I'm gonna have squares like this, but they're gonna be one solid color. Like, and I'm gonna use this little one because I don't know, I started that way and I went and all this stuff, but whatever. A girl just needs to have fun. It's Sunday. It's Sunday fun day after all. So see, even though I came with the thought, you guys don't believe me, but I came with the thought about this is inspired by Denise Love, though, by the way. And you guys don't believe me that I can't even copy, but I couldn't even return, uh, redo what a friend, what I've been, what I've been looking at a Skillshare on, like in the early AM. It's just not in my DNA, you guys. It's just not in my DNA. I cannot like, but this is therapeutic. Very therapeutic, you guys. So therapeutic that I'm look at that. These are the Senelli, by the way, abstracts. I love these little things because they're similar to my other, and I could, and it's paint. It's acrylic paint. It's very nice, very smooth. It's very smooth criminal. Okay, we gotta put a little bit of this here. This is the only one I don't really dig, but I'm gonna make it happen right now. Oh yeah. PJ is like, what in the world is she doing? Yeah, that happens a lot here. All right, I think I'm done mark making. Are you ready to mask it off? Once I take it off, that's it. It turned into a mixed media sampler. Well, I took some of my, I guess, some of my aggression out of here, so it's good. It is great. And from now on, when I do these samplers, I'm gonna use. I have a lot of washi tape, so I'm just gonna use it. And try not to use the other one because it tears the paper. Okay, so Marlene, now do you see, girl? Look at that. Can you see really well, Marlene? I'm gonna give you the skinny. Look at that. See how I don't do anything? I just kind of go bananas. I don't overthink it. I just kind of it's it's mark making. And if let's say you didn't like it, then you say let's just suppose, man, I put too much graffiti on here. Okay, no problem. I'll just go. You know what? I'm gonna leave this like this, and then I'm gonna make another one like this. Actually, because of Denise Love, I'm still gonna make the mark making that Denise Love told us to do, but I'm gonna make 3 samplers of this. So this is the first one. Then I'm gonna make another one using a similar technique, but then we're gonna add our acrylic gouache. Then I'm gonna make another one with our Daddy Smith gouache, and we're gonna mark make on top. Okay, so we have, and then plus the 2 ones that then but Denise, I might make 2 1. I don't know, because I have to go back to my mark making. As you can see, I started like that, but it's like, and it's okay. Let's say I didn't like that, fine. I could just add gouache and be done. But I do want it because this one I did mess up. I added up. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This it's called finger. It's called finger, and it'll still show through. It's called finger. See, look at. It's called finger. This I'm gonna do the same here. Same. And I'm just gonna add it wherever I think it needs it. That's all. That is all. This one looks like an eyes, eyes of the beholder. And you guys, I'm so you're like, I'll bet PJ. She's funny. She's like, I stumbled on a PJ. Go ahead, enjoy yourself, girl. We done here. See, you can. One of these days, I'm gonna do a remind me, Marlene, a finger painting with acrylic paint because it's so fun, and I've been wanting. Look at this one, Marlene. I didn't think about anything when I was, but now with all that mark making, look at that. How cool. So yeah, inspired by Denise Love, it is mark making, but it turned out to be mini samples of. I'm gonna change the title. Mini samples of paintings, and then I'm gonna do another one similar to this one, but with adding acrylic gouache, and then I'm gonna do another one with starting with our friend Daniel Smith gouache, and yeah, and so stay tuned. This was a lot of fun. This will be the new Sunday fun day. How about that? We're still gonna do some. I haven't done some, but because I feel like this is you learn more about this than you watching me pour some acrylic paint. But so yeah. So this is gonna be the new inspired by our friend Denise Love, and we're still gonna do the other mark making, but that one feels like a chore. This one feels more fun. And they say that while you're doing this stuff, you'll find the stuff that you do like, and well, we definitely found out. Yeah. So then our friend Marlene, and then you can see you may think they're perfect, but they're not. But it's okay. They're just samplers. They're just samplers. And I like the way the watercolor looks when this dries. This, or I smashed it. And look at this one. Look at this one. It's so funny. Look at this one. So I'm gonna try to give you a like an up close. Up to all of them. There we go. So anyway, thank you for joining us, friends. We had a lot of fun. And PJ, and enjoy your Sundays from here out, and I'll see you on another live. Take care. Bye bye. Yep, try it out, Martine. That's your chore for today.